Hey guys, it's Audra from the channel This Girl Audra, and welcome to another episode of Plant-Based News. Dr. John McDougall was recently kicked out of the Obesity Medicine Conference. Dr. McDougall is a medical doctor who promotes a high-carb, low-fat, plant-based, starch-based vegan diet. After the administrators of the conference reviewed Dr. McDougall's slides from his PowerPoint presentation, they decided that he probably wouldn't be a very good candidate for this upcoming conference. Number one being because a lot of his slides pointed out the fact that the so-called experts in the field of obesity are obese themselves, and not to mention he uses other words like food poisoning and other things that kind of caught their attention. It probably wasn't going to work out that well anyway, seeing that on the program he was sandwiched between two different speakers, one promoting a Mediterranean type of diet and the second promoting a low carbohydrate or carbohydrate restricted diet. So Dr. McDougall decided not to compromise on his values, so they decided to kick him out.
I think the fact that I wouldn't allow myself to be compromised, I wouldn't allow censorship in my presentation, the fact that I was willing to risk this, I think that the way I went, as it has for me in the past and for you, will result in more good information getting out than as if I would have played the game fairly. I'm a street fighter. I'll get down and dirty with you. I'll do whatever I can to save your children, to save your community, to save our medical care system, to save the environment, and even these days to save the animals.
In recent news, the Green Party of the United States has recently created the first Animal Rights Committee. After a recent vote of 67-14, the proposition passed that would serve to inform and advise recent candidates of the Green Party on animal issues. A small part of the proposition reads that animals in the United States have inadequate protection from state, local, and federal law. There has been some controversy over a recent Slaughterhouse video that was released in France. The French government is launching huge inspections across the slaughterhouses. Interestingly, this is not the first video that has come out.
It's the third video in less than 6 months, exposing cruelty in French abattoirs.
On a better note, two plant-based food companies have decided to merge together. Daya, the company that we're all familiar with for making plant-based cheeses, and the company Gardein, who also makes plant-based meat alternatives, had decided to come together and form the company Gardein. The two companies will continue to exist independently, but they've decided to come together due to the recent explosion and demand for plant-based meat alternative and dairy alternative products. The professional resource social media hub of LinkedIn has recently said that food technology is the next big thing. In fact, business journalist Susie Welch has encouraged the next president of the United States to take notice of the booming industry when it comes to plant technology. In a recent feature of LinkedIn, the story explained that foods that were derived from non-meat products are the next big thing for the world economy. And this should command the attention of any president and frankly, any business professional in the world today. According to a recent feature in the Gardein, the investment group New Crop Capital has decided to fund plant-based companies. New Crop Capital will be distributing $25 million to food innovators and any who disrupt animal agriculture. On a recent episode of Live with Kelly and Michael, TV show host Craig Ferguson talked about his vegan diet.
But how long have you been a vegan?
Nearly 2 years now.
Wow.
He credited the 2011 documentary Forks Over Knives for encouraging him to become vegan, stating that milk was the biggest thing for him to give up, especially in his morning coffee. But since then, he's learned to drink his coffee black, saying that whenever he does accidentally put milk in his coffee, he feels like a cat who has a hairball. And as most of you have probably heard by now, Carli Bybel, YouTube sensation with over 4 million subscribers on YouTube, has recently decided to go vegan. Not only that, but she's also encouraging her viewers to go and watch Gary Yavorski's best speech ever. This all comes in the wake of Kalel, another YouTube celebrity with over 2 million subscribers, picking up an award from the Humane League. She received the Humane Influence of the Year award for her speaking out so openly about her views on veganism on her YouTube channel.
I 100% believe that I will see a vegan earth before I die.
There will be a new vegan preschool opening up in Milan, Italy. This new preschool will be called Nature, and not only will they be serving 100% vegan meals to the children, but they will also be informing the children on different issues such as environmental issues, as well as teaching them how to recycle. In a recent news segment, a spokesperson from the school said that we love and respect all animals. So we do not use any food originating from their exploitation. Not only meat and fish, but also milk, eggs, and honey. I know that when we adopt our baby, we are definitely going to move to Italy so we can sign up for this awesome school. And in exciting news, there are now vegan Twix bars on the market. A company called Go Max Go has introduced their new line of vegan Twix bars called Twofers, and they will be expanding into specialty regional markets, specifically in Whole Foods, Earth Fare, and other health food stores, after their great success with their bar Clio, which is a white chocolate peanut butter cup. They said that they received so much feedback and everyone was begging them to make Twix bars, so that's what they did. And last but not least, a vegan restaurant chain called Veggie Grill will soon be expanding across the United States. Some of the prospective markets are Dallas, Chicago, Denver, Atlanta, Miami, and District of Columbia. However, interestingly, Veggie Grill is also looking to come into places that don't offer as many health options for the population. For example, this would include healthcare facilities, airports, and college campuses. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to Plant-Based News. My name is Audra from the channel This Girl Audra, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye.